Hello everyone, welcome to FPL Subs. In today's video, we have a special topic FPL Heat Transfer Cost. This is an image from my transfer and game week history after game week 6. I have tried to follow a pattern without using any cheap. I have taken only one hit so far, which followed by a green arrow. That is improvement in my overall rank. There are different types of picks like differential, template, chill and pill picks in every team. These picks are very important to do a transfer and also have a part while considering for a hit. If you are interested, please have a look into my template discussion video, link given in description, where I described my team, whom I think falls under which category. And you can also split your own team by types of picks. Also, as discussed in this video, I have added my current template rating after adding Harry Kane, which is now increased from 57% to 71%. Now let's have a look at the transfer history of current number 1 and number 2 manager in the game and how they are thinking. None of them have used any cheap till now, and they also used minimum transfer to retain their team structure. If you notice, in first 2 game weeks, they have not done any major transfer to their team and only transferred out the low budget or the bench players. As in this season, bench players are very important part of the team due to the current situation. The only major transfer made in game week 4 is Son to James Rodriguez. That mainly due to Son's injury, but reversed back in next game week. There is another example of transferring in one player, that is Minks, only for one game week. And this type of transfer is not at all advisable. Both of them have kept faith in their starting 11 from game week 1, and that also depends on the player selected at the start of the season. But every team has its own issue. As for my team, selecting Aubameyang for short term was a mistake at the start. And again bringing in Kevin O'Brien for short term has failed miserably. That is why I was very reluctant to do the Kane transfer. It may become a failed transfer in future. But both in top 10k and around my rank, there is almost every team with Kane in their team. That has forced me to make this transfer because the alternate, Werner being a differential pick, is not in form, even playing as a striker. Most of the Chelsea attack are from left with Pulisic or Ziyech from right. The hit I have taken so far is to bring Son, and that worked nice so far. Which promptly brings me to the topic when to take a hit. The hit is mainly applicable if you cannot put a starting 11 in a single game week with no template pick at all, or injury absence, or with minimum template picks having difficult fixture on that particular game week. Suppose the template picks you have in your team is the Liverpool players, but a template pick from Man City or Man United have very easy fixture on that game week and could easily make you drop in rank. The most chosen option in this case is transfer out a differential or chill pick to a like-to-like pick with lower price and upgrade one of your player to that template pick. And also in addition to that, you can make him captain for that game week. This will immediately repay you without affecting your team structure. The scenario will be same, only difference will be either transfer out a differential pick to a bench pick with lower price, or transfer out a chill pick to a differential or chill pick with lower price and upgrade one of your player to the template pick. In this case, the points variation will depend on the category of the pick and his potential. This is almost same with the first case, with type of pick being different in this case. But never downgrade a pick to a category of 2 level lower, like a chill pick to bench pick. The above two cases will surely nullify the transfer cost in 1 or 2 game weeks. But in case you are not at all able to get the template pick with most potential, then you go for a pill pick for that player. For example, if the template player is the scorer, then look for the pick who have the assist potential, and vice versa. Look for the scorer if the template pick is assisting. The rest of the conditions will be same as case 1 and case 2. And if you can upgrade differential pick to chill pick or bench pick to differential pick, that will be most appropriate in this case. But that is unlikely to be happen due to the price structure in FPL. So we can call HIT as the step taken to improve the team potential by upgrading a pick to a higher level pick, or updating a pick to a same level pick, or downgrading a pick to a lower level pick of maximum 1 level without affecting the team structure and pick structure. It helps you to get more points from the new transferred in player, as they are having very good fixtures and highly owned. It also helps to avoid point drops, as you do not lose much point from the other transfer, as you are not downgrading much. There is also an option of taking more than one hit. For managers mostly who want to change their formation without using wildcard, in this case the manager can take away all the money from one part of the team by lowering the price and pick of the player, and invest that money in other part that needs improvement by bringing in player with higher price and level up pick. Those managers who are having players with injury or non-performing or getting less minutes on the pitch, in these cases we must have to use few transfers to restructure the team by changing players normally to same or above level picks with higher potential and whom they want for long term in their team. Please make sure in these cases that do not change just differential pill or bench picks just for the sake of the transfers. Always try to bring template or chill picks while taking hit. Which nicely put me in the section, what are the transfers or moves we need to avoid while taking hit. Avoid players with short-term good fixtures, even if player is performing tremendously well. Avoid downgrading players to a lower category of pick. Avoid moves involve only differential players. It is very risky to switch between differentials. Avoid moves involved only chill and pill picks. Please include at least one template pick. Avoid players move whom you may want in future unless the player is seriously injured or not getting pitch time in real football due to drop in form. This one is more of a general rule in FPL. Here comes my favorite part of the video. How can we describe hit in footballing terms? Most of us like tiki-taka football. Yes, the highly accurate short passing and retaining possession of the ball. FPL transfer is also same. The fun and the beauty are stored in the first part. We need to do the short transfers perfectly and only aim risky transfers to change the mode of the play. Same as Tiki Taka. Now carefully notice the second part. The planning and tactics are hidden here. We need to retain possession of the ball as soon as we mispass it. And the best way to deal with it is, yes, your guess is right, the tactical foul. Hits are nothing but tactical foul in FPL transfers. We need to deal with transfer tactically, and to do so, we may sometimes need to take a hit and regain control of the situation. Hope I have given you full details of FPL hits and thoroughly discussed my thoughts about the do's and don'ts. To understand the category of picks better, please refer my template discussion video and let me know if you like this type of videos, which will help me a lot to involve myself more in making such videos. I am thinking of a transfer rule kind of video as all of us love to transfer. Although there is no such specific rule, but there are few general scenarios which we can discuss, and that would surely help us to make transfers for our team and get more points. APL is a game, and like all other games, it is played with triple F, that is fun, form and formation. But let's keep that topic for a different day. See you in the next video about Game Week 7 points and Game Week 8 transfers. Till then, take care and goodbye from me. Please do like, comment, share the video and please subscribe the channel before leaving. More videos are planned and your involvement will be highly appreciated. Goodbye for now to all my fellow subs. Keep enjoying and see you in the next video.